Hello, ladies. Welcome to the Successful Single Mom read along number 5. We're reading this book, The Successful Single Mom, and it's week 5 already. The weeks are flying by. The read along is flying by for me. I love going to my inbox and finding your questions, so thank you for sending them in. You covered a lot in chapters 5 and 6. They are short chapters. Without question, I wrote the book with the end in mind that it would take you just a short period of time to read the book because you're single moms and you don't have a ton of time to read. But I packed a lot into chapters 5 and 6. So you covered your moving forward questions, the vacuum law of prosperity, affirmations, and tithing. So I got some questions around those, and I want to share them with you in case they apply to you as well. So I'm going to dive right in. First of all, Diane wants to know what are the most common 6 daily actions. So she's putting together her 6 daily actions, and she wants to know what is normal. Well, I don't know that there's a normal, but with my executive coaching clients, I have them do the 6 daily actions for around marketing, business development, keeping their clients happy, doing good work product, making sure they get their admin done, and then I bookend those. Habit number 1 is you, right? Them, you. What are you doing for yourself? So what's your morning routine? Are you taking vitamins? Do you need to drink more water? Are you doing yoga? What would be the thing that would be self-care and preparing you for your day? So what's your morning routine? How are you preparing yourself to take on the challenges and frankly the excitement of the day? As you're working on your goals, every day is going to be an exciting day. And so how do you prepare yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally? And then habit number 6 or daily action number 6 is friends and family. So you get yourself ready for your day so that you have a great day, so that you're really productive and you get a lot done at work. And then who are you doing it all for? Well, you're doing it for your friends and your family and spending time, quality time with them and having the resources to do that. So that's typically in the business world, and that could apply to you. If you are really kind of in the muck and the trenches and you're trying to figure things out and right now you're going through a rough time, your 6 daily actions may look something like shower, eat a healthy breakfast, make my bed, hug my kids, clean for 15 minutes, and watch my favorite show before I drift off to sleep, or read a good book or read a positive book before I go off to sleep. So there's no normal in the business world, in the business structure. I have those 6 daily actions. For you, it's really, they become the thing that you need to do to move the ball down the field for yourself, to get closer to the life that you imagine yourself living. So Diane, there's no common 6 daily actions, but I would say if you have a job and you have kids and you have yourself, then I would start with what's the thing you need to do for yourself in the morning. Then 4 daily actions around building your business or making sure that your job goes well, the things that you need to do to really make sure that you're doing a great job at work, and then bookending on the other end with some friends and family activity. All right, if you have more questions around that, be sure to send that in to me. Let's see, Yvonne says my question is from chapter 6. How long is your mental movie? My mental movie is just a couple of minutes long. It's probably 4 to 5 minutes long. And I always have my top 4 goals. I'm always working toward 4 goals. I know the 100-day plan says 3 goals. If you want to have 2 goals, have 2 goals. If you want to have 7 goals, have 7. I think 3 is an appropriate number, but I have 4. I just have 4, ladies. What can I say? So I visualize the achievement of those 4 goals, meaning I visualize myself already driving the car that I want, going on the vacation that I want, meeting the numbers that I've set for myself, having the income or selling a certain amount of whatever, right? Coaching services, training services, books, whatever. I visualize that as already happened. So I'm getting the check in the mail. I'm looking online and the metrics are good. I get the phone call confirmation saying, yes, you're going to come and do this training on this date. Like I visualize it as already done. And if there is something for me to do, then I visualize myself doing that. So I have a successful training session, or I put gas in my car and I'm putting the plug back in the gas tank, the gas cap back on the gas tank, and I'm getting back in the car and I'm driving away in my new car that I'm visualizing. So my mental movie is just a few minutes long, and I do it in the morning. I've got a very specific morning routine, and that's one of the things that I do in the morning is gratitude and visualization. And then before I go to bed, as I'm falling asleep, I'm doing meditation slash visualization, and I'm running that mental movie of the goals having been achieved. So just a few minutes, and it's making sure that you're visualizing your goals and your outcomes as already achieved, not that you want to or they're somewhere in the future. So I hope that's helpful. And Sylvia wants to know, who do I tithe to? Well, the short answer is you tithe to the person or place where you're getting your spiritual inspiration. So if you go to church, if you are reading The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity by Catherine Ponder, as I recommend, you could tithe to Unity Church. You can tithe to a person, you can tithe to an organization. It's entirely up to you. It's the act of recognizing that you have more than enough and that your source comes from the source. It doesn't come from people or places or things, right? It comes through channels, right? Your supply comes through channels, but you are recognizing that your supply is coming from the source. And so you're tithing back to the source through a source. I hope that's helpful. All right, so let's see your questions. I'm getting the questions. They are wonderful questions. Some of them are really intimate and personal. Some of you are really on an amazing journey and your questions are too long to be answered here. So if you are going through something specific that you don't necessarily want aired, but you would like my advice on that, please, of course, email me at honorecorder@gmail.com. And I have been corresponding with a number of single moms all over the world, which is really great. And just giving them my 2 cents. I'm just one data point in the universe, but I have some experience to share, so I'm happy to do that. So please keep those coming, whether they're for this particular venue or not. And then this week we are reading chapter 7 and 8. Chapter 7 is create your own support system, because God knows as single moms we need a support system. And then chapter 8 is your attitude will make you, and isn't that the truth? So you're going to read pages 66 to 82, and once you've read that or you've gotten up to that point or wherever you are in the book, just go ahead and send in those questions, and I will be back with you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week, ladies.